First round of the NCAA Division II Women's Soccer Championship. Concordia with a 2-1 victory over Seattle Pacific in their first round match. We are with Concordia head coach Grant Landy and players Kasey Ames and McKenna Stocker. Coach, congratulations on the win. Just talk about your team's performance throughout the afternoon.
Well, we got an early goal, which was really important. But kind of all year we've struggled to get that second goal, and after about 15 minutes or so, Seattle Pacific kind of started to find their rhythm a little bit more. And I think having played them for the fourth time, teams that know each other really, really well, and they made it really difficult for us. And then obviously got that equalizer in the second half, but I was really proud of our response to that, getting the goal to go up 2-1.
In college athletics, you don't see a team 4 times in the season. It just doesn't happen. So a question for all three of you, and we'll start with Grant, is how did a fourth time around change your preparation and your mindset coming into the match, especially since 2 of those times were literally within 10 days?
It's really difficult, I think. Having been a former player and been in situations like that before, it's hard emotionally, I think. And I think for us, just coming off that emotional win on Saturday, I think that was part of it for us, trying to get back to the emotional level that we needed to compete. It's obviously not ideal when you're playing a team for the 4th time, but like I said, these guys did a great job of kind of accepting who we were playing, and our preparation was very, very similar to as it has been throughout the season.
Same question for either of you.
Yeah, something that was important that we kept in mind was that, the GNAC conference season is its own season, and we basically were starting a new one. So we might have played Seattle a few times before, but just knowing that they're going to come out like it's a whole new season, so we need to compete just like we've never played them before.
Yeah, I think building off of what Kasey said, it was really important that we took it one game at a time, and each game we had a different set of goals that we wanted to achieve and a different game plan every time. So,
Talk about the defense. Got the early goal back in the 4th minute, but in the second half, SPU came out with a little bit more steam, a little bit more offense. Talk to me about defensive changes and how you guys adjusted, especially after Seattle Pacific got that equalizer goal.
I mean, I think we knew once they scored that we kind of had to buckle down. One was more than enough for us, I think, and pretty much we just knew that this was go time. It's do or die now. This is playoffs. So, I think our forwards did a great job of stepping our line up, and then the midfield line and the back line after that, we all kind of did it together.
Only 5 shots on the day for SPU, so defense got the job done.
Yeah.
Next opponent is Western Washington. Again, kind of the same deal. You guys, this will be the 3rd time you guys have seen them this year, or actually 4th time again, if you include the year. So, again, with the familiarity, preparations going into Saturday.
Nothing really changes for us in regards to how we're going to treat the practice tomorrow. It's mostly more of a kind of a mental day to wrap our heads around what we need to do on Saturday. But Western plays a specific style. We play a specific style. I think it's going to come down to whose style kind of overmatches the other one. But they're just a really difficult team to play against. Super physical, really direct. Again, like I said prior to this tournament, it's just going to come down to who finishes their chances, because both teams are going to get some.
For Kasey and McKenna, the chance to be able to play your 1st and 2nd rounds on your home pitch.
Oh, it's so nice, especially after having the opportunity last year to travel to California and have that experience. Being able to host and kind of have it in a different experience is super amazing, especially after hosting last week too for the conference tournament. It's everything that a senior wants, because then your senior night isn't your last home game, and knowing that you have a few more is always nice.
And I think being in the tournament is a great reward in itself, but being able to host is even more rewarding, especially seeing how much hard work every player has put in this season and all the coaches. I think it's well deserved for everyone on the team and everyone involved.
Concordia with a 2-1 win over Seattle Pacific will face Western Washington on Saturday at 2 p.m. in the second round of the NCAA Division II Women's Soccer Tournament. Congratulations, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you.
Thank you.